We are all here to support Austin and Alyssa on their first day as husband and wife. As you go into married life, remember the reason. The reason you get up each morning, get ready, do your best in the world, and look forward to coming home. Remember the reason you sacrifice, the reason you give, and the reason you laugh, the reason you are officially becoming one. Austin, let Alyssa represent love, and Alyssa, let Austin represent love.
So before I start, I would like to give a nice shout out to the developers of Bumble. If you're single, I've found great success on the app, and the woman standing in front of me is proof. Thank you, Bumble, for making love come true. I've heard a lot of first date stories, but I haven't heard of a single person that spent 6 hours sitting at the table of a restaurant and had to close out the lunch tab because they had a shift change. We tried to make our first date last forever. You are a strong and loving woman. You stick up for your family, and you aren't afraid to share your opinion. And you're driven. And we always overcome every obstacle life puts in front of us. This is the end-all, be-all in every relationship, in my opinion. There is nobody I could imagine experiencing the highs and lows with other than you. You are the teammate I've been asking to spend the rest of my life with, and I'm extremely blessed that we cross paths. Life should be like the movies. Ideally, we wish it all was that way. I can't promise that every day I will make our relationship feel like a Matthew McConaughey romance movie, but I'll never stop trying to.
The anticipation.
I know. All right, whenever you're ready, babe.
All right.
Wait, I need a countdown.
Yeah, countdown. All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh!
Ready? Love it? All right.
I know.
Having a sister is one of the greatest blessings in my life. Alyssa, you have always set an example for me to follow. Today, you have shown me how to find a best friend, a partner, and a true love all in one person. The first time I heard about Austin, we were leaving a baby shower. We were almost to our cars when you told me that you had met some guy on Bumble. Naturally, I was hesitant because I hadn't met anyone good enough for you yet. As some of you know, I'm protective of Alyssa. I would do anything for her, and she's one of the most important people in my life. Since I am so protective over her, you can imagine how skeptical of Austin I was when he first came into the picture. I wondered what his intentions were. Was he good enough for the most special person in my life? I soon learned that Austin is just as amazing as Alyssa.
Looking around the room tonight, after just celebrating my first wedding anniversary, I may not be the most qualified to be handing out advice, but I feel pretty strongly about this. Teamwork. It sounds so obvious off the cuff, but in the moment, I think it can be very easy to forget. I found a quote for this I rather liked. The great secret of a successful marriage is to treat all disasters as incidents, and none of the incidents as disasters. Austin and Alyssa, if you can remember teamwork, I have no doubt you can overcome any incident, and there certainly won't be any disasters.
When people would ask, how did you meet? I would tell them Bumble, an online dating app. Now, I answer fate. A girl from the suburbs of Macomb and a boy from the sticks of Dexter, a town I had never even heard of before I met you. I know that God created you specifically for me and that we were made to find each other. Our love story may be a little unconventional and definitely not for everyone, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I have dreamt of this day for as long as I can remember. The dress I would wear, my best friends by my side, the song I would dance with my dad to. The only detail I never worried about was who I would marry. And maybe because I was only 13, or maybe because deep down I always knew the right person at the right time would find me. Almost immediately after finding each other, during a tough time in your life, I felt an immediate urge to protect your kind heart and loving soul. You presented yourself with strength, resilience, and grace. You have in return been able to use your life experiences to help my family in ways I would have never been able to. And for that, I'm forever grateful. I promise to be your rock during peaks and valleys. I promise to always challenge you. I promise to always do the math for the bills tip and to write sloppy so they're impressed by your quick mental math. I promise to always share my food when I order the better meal. I promise to love you more each day than I did the last. You're the calm to my chaos, and I couldn't imagine my life without you and Archer.
The time you were born, we knew you were special. The risk of sounding cliche, time just really flies. And this day we knew would be inevitable. Before you know it, of course, you go to high school, go to college, you meet somebody and get married. Thank you. And you're on with your life. Well, today's the beginning of the rest of your life, you guys. You've always brought joy into my life like nothing I have ever imagined. Being your father has been the most rewarding thing that I could have ever experienced. I can only hope that as your father, and your mother as well, that we have provided a solid foundation for you to start your life with.
forward motion to stay